Hey there, G3, and I went and recorded a video, but I don't feel like I did a proper intro, so I was just going to attach this to the beginning. So, but it's about an alternate version of kind of the Warhammer Kill Team that I call MiniBat. It's just essentially same kind of rules as Kill Team, except no restrictions on what models you can take. It's not very competitive at all. You could easily break it, but what it's meant for is to take random models that you have. So you only need super small model count of anything. So you could walk into GW and literally buy the little 4-pack of orcs and a 3-pack of Space Marines, and that would give you a solid like 30-minute battle in MiniBat. Not 30 minutes, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, you just need the basic stat lines, and the rules are same as Kill Team, and feel free to modify them any way you want. But the other thing is you play in a far smaller space, and movement is halved, rounding down, including if you roll for running and you roll a 1, that's a 0. And then multiply their wounds characteristic by 10, and that becomes their HP or hit points. Then the strength of the weapon you use, or if it's a melee weapon, it just says user, your strength through the character's strength, is the amount of damage done. So, for example, a Space Marine with 1 wound has 10 hit points. You roll armor and everything just the same, but if he got shot with a bolter gun that hit him, wounded him, and he failed his armor save, he would then take 4 damage, so he'd be down to 6 hit points remaining. And then you can mess around with types of rules and say if people are wounded, they take other disadvantages. It just makes lords and your strong characters feel like strong characters, and it makes the others feel... It just is very fluffy, and yeah. So the little bat rep I'm going to jump into here is if these 3 like cultist scavengers stumble upon this ruined factory that they're trying to look for goods in, but end up finding a little more than they bargained for. Hey there, G3, and what you're looking at is a Demon Prince, specifically my Demon Prince of Tzeentch, known as Mind Morpheus. I just fielded this guy leading my 40k army, although I think I'm going to use him in Age of Sigmar as well, in a game a couple days ago. Oh. And that was fun. I lost, though, miserably. I don't even know why. I think I'm a bad player. I need help. You guys in the comments, I'll talk about my game, I suppose, a little bit. But while I do that, I'm going to show you a little mod that you can do to Kill Team. And it's not even really Kill Team. Doesn't follow the Kill Team rules, even the GW ones that are like super easy to follow. It's just throw down models you have. Each model is its own unit, just for fun, just to kind of do narrative kind of stuff. Right here you can see I got this cool like rock texture stuff. This was just from like a poster my friend had that had this like printed on the bottom. It was like a cardboard poster, and he was like, oh yeah, you can have it if you want. And I was like, oh awesome. And I cut it. I got the poster and I just cut off this bottom part, and I use it sometimes for training. It's not very big. It's about a foot squared. It's fun though. Then I got the factory. This is a Reaper Bones model that I use for a Chaos Spawn of Nurgle. I painted that up. And then these are just cultists. We have a excuse me. We have a cultist with heavy stubber. And he stubs people's toes with it. Regular cultist with auto pistol and close combat weapon and some weird things going on his back. And this is the cultist like champion guy who has 2 attacks and 1 higher leadership. And he's like, hey, you guys do what I say, listen to what I say, I'm standing up here high up on this crate. And then we have dice, and we have a measuring tape. What I call this is MiniBat, which is short for Mini Battle. And it's, like it says, Mini Battle rules I just made up. And, there's probably something like it, but anyway, here's what it is. Climbing down. So let's see who goes first. These guys are going to be a team. They're going to be a team. Probably the Spawn's going to eat them all, but we'll see. Spawn gets a 4. The cultists get a 4. Spawn gets a 4. Lots of 4s. Cultists get a 5. Cultists will decide to go first, and the Spawn will try and seize the initiative on a 6. getting a 1, which is not a 6. So they can only move 3 inches in the movement phase. Heavy Stubbor's going to stay put. This guy's going to move up, running in this, toward this factory where the spawn probably generated from like the green ooze, and he's going to move his 3 inches down this crate, carefully climbing down. He's like, "Wait up, guys." Okay, let's move it phase. Shooting phase, the auto ranges are the same, however. Gun ranges are measured normal. Excuse me. So, pistol, shoot at spawn, hitting on a 4, wounding on a 6. Oh my god. Dang, 4 and 6. Magical. And then the spawn has no save, but it does have 30 hit points, so it minuses 3, so it's only down to 27. I don't even know. I'll just use 2d6 to represent it. Well, I can't even do that. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. It's going to be 27. Wait, 27 for you guys. There we go. Excellent. Okay, for the spawn. So his bullet fires off, at this large target and aims dead and true and probably hits it in one of its many eyes, which should hurt it, but this is a Nurgle spawn, and it is regrowing and gurgling new arms and pustules and everything at the same rate that it loses them. So, the Heavy Stubber will shoot, getting 3 shots that hit on 4s. Probably going to miss all of them. I stand corrected. It hits 2. So he gives a loud chortle and begins firing off crazily with his heavy weapon. Now, it will wound on 6s still, getting nothing. So it does hit, but fails to hurt this Nurgle creature. And he'll go ahead and fire his pistol as well. Well, we're going to try running him. I'll just fire his pistol. 4 to hit. Hits. 6 to wound. Could I see it? Nope. So same thing. So out of all the bullets exchanged, only 1 manages to even dent this monstrous beast over here. And we'll go into his turn. So he only moves 6 because he normally moves 12. But yeah, so what I ran, I was doing in my 40k game. I was doing Thousand Sun New Powers and was running like lots of sorcerer type stuff. And my Demon Prince was level 3 with Spell Familiar and Power Armor and Staff of Arcane, blah blah blah, and everything. And then he sucked himself into the warp. Bloop. But it's okay, because my Morpheus just wanted to leave and fight again another day or something. Anyway, I don't know. My lists tend to suck. But the cool thing was I was playing another Chaos player. We usually play. And he was playing the new Death Guard, which are cool. So I have 2 things to say about that. But first, this spawn will declare a charge. This dude's going to Overwatch with a 6. Nope. Charge range with Fleet. Obviously gets in. And they're at the same initiative. The spawn gets a random effect of 1, which gives it 4+ armor save. And gets d6 number of attacks. 6 attacks! Damn! Alrighty. Well, that's just, straight out there. Straight out the gate. 6 attacks. I'll roll them over here just to make it easy. They're both the same initiative. So, and it's both the same weapon skill. So these attacks from the spawn will hit on a 4, but they will wound on a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 2s to wounds. And no 1s. So that is 4 wounds that have a 6-up save. Nope, none of them saved. So that saves become a little more important too. For example, if he had just, let's say it was only 2 wounds, right? But he gets 1/6. Normally in 40k he'd die, but in this case he'd just save 5 damage, so he'd just be down to 5 because he has 10 health. This, however, does 20 damage at strength 5, which kills him double. So if there's 2, in a unit or something, he would explode. So he goes, oh my god, why did I get charged by this terrible abomination? And he'll d6 consolidate 2 inches though, because you subtract or I'm sorry, you divide by 2. He'll probably go toward this, yeah, this guy. But, okay, I have 2 things to say about the new Trader Legion stuff and games like that and stuff. So I'll say one first. First thing is, I really like how, even though I got my ass handed to me, like, here's your ass, sir. Oh, thank you. I like how Space Marines now have a reason to be taken. I'm sorry, Chaos Space Marines. It would always confuse me. It's like, I was playing Chaos Space Marines, and, you know, I'm new to 40k, so this is my first army, and everyone's like, oh, never take Chaos Space Marines. I'm like, well, but it says that on the codex. That's what, it's like, it's like taking Tau, and someone's like, oh, never take Tau, only Kroot, all Kroot. And you're like, what? But that's just how it was, and you would take elite troops, or you'd take demon engines, and you'd take cultists, whatever. So I'm glad that that's changed. That being said, I did get destroyed by Death Guard, that was my phone, sorry, marked up cultists, or I'm sorry, marked up Space Marines who essentially had Feeling of Pain, which, oh my god, the Feeling of Pain saves made them, like, constantly. But, you know, it was a fun game. Lots of stuff. He had a Demon Prince, I had a Demon Prince. It was the clash of the Demon Princes. Yeah, so that was cool. And I do like that aspect, even if I kind of suck at 40k and don't know how to list build. But, anyway. He will end his turn. So there you go. Okay, 3 inches. Heavy Stubborn is not going to move, but I'm just going to pivot the model for looking cool. And this dude will just kind of move a little bit 1 inch close. 1 inch away, I mean. And then shooting phase, he's going to shoot with needing a 4. Hits. Needing a 6. Does not wound. So he fires his pistol, you know, meaningfully into the cultist, this big into the spawn, this big blob of Nurgle mess, and the bullet passes right through the spawn, and, you know, the spawn almost doesn't even register it. This guy probably gulps like, oh shit. I imagine that they're like a group in like a Necromunda type scenario, and they're scavenging for whatever, and then at this abandoned, gross, like, factory thing, they get, you know, confronted by this Nurgle abomination, and they're like, oh, okay. Reminds me of a D&D adventure, actually. Shooting phase, this guy's going to shoot in with 3 shots, hitting on 4s, 1 hit, needing a 6, does not get it. Yeah, I pretty much knew these guys were doomed. But I just want to show how MiniBat works. And so assault phase, he's gonna swallow his, you know, doubts and charge on in. No overwatch, gets it automatically, so don't even really have to roll, but he gets in. They go with the same initiative. The spawn's random effect is 1 again, which is 4+ armor save. His random number of attacks are 5. Pretty devastating. It will hit on 4s and wound on 2s. All hit. Oh my god. 2s to wound. 4 wounds. 4 6+ saves. And none are made. So he's definitely dead. But he does get an attack back because they go at the same initiative. And he gets 4 attacks actually. 2 base. 1 for double close combat weapons. And 1 for charging in. He will hit on 4s. And wound on 6s. Gets statistically 2 hits. And 6s, nada. So he is dead. Engulfed by this grotesque behemoth. This guy has a choice to make. Die in a blaze of glory or run away. If I were him, I would run away, but we do kill team rules, so here we go. Oh, I dropped a die. Ooh, no momento. Hey, I'm back. I'd also put in this little billboard because I thought I'd show you a new bit of terrain just from a little flyer I got from a sandwich shop. And you made it into a billboard, so it's a little sandwich factory, I suppose. And we resume with the spawn descending upon this guy, and actually already rolled it, but he runs away. Ooh, he ran again. But he drops his heavy stubber as I wood as well and hightails it out of there. And, you know, that is MiniBat.